Hi everybody, how are you guys all doing? I hope that you guys are all doing amazing today. My name is TracEy and you are watching me here at TracEy Monster on YouTube. You can also find me at TracEy Monster Savings on Etsy as well as on Instagram, where you'll find a ton of really super fun money savings challenges to help those of you who are looking to add to your sinking funds, or for those of you who are looking to pay off some bad debt, or for those of you who are looking to save money for that next big purchase that you have coming up in your life. But before I get started in today's video, I always like to start my videos off by saying thank you to each one of you for taking the time to click on that play button and giving me the opportunity to share these types of videos with you. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into today's video, because today I need to figure out how much I need to budget for from this week's paycheck. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So I have this new board game. This one here is called Summer Savings. The one that I did last month was the Celebrating Freedom 4th of July one that was themed for the month of July. So I wanted to share with you guys the ones that I'm going to be participating from this point until the end of the year, in case you are interested in any of my board games and you would like to save along with me as I do these videos. So for the month of August, I'm going to be doing the Summer Savings here. For the month of September, I am going to be participating in the Hawaii Savings board game. Next year I turn 50, and I would really love to go back to Maui. I lived 7 years of my young life. I was in my 20s on the island of Maui, and I have not been back since. And so since I am turning 50 next year, I really would love to return. And so this savings challenge will definitely help me with that savings. So if you are interested in this savings challenge because you're heading to Hawaii, then let's save together. The next savings challenge that I'll be doing for October is the Zombie Savings board game. This one was actually a special request, and so I ended up making it. Absolutely loved it. And so this is the one I'm going to be participating in October. I also have a couple of other ones for Halloween. So if you'd like to check those ones out, then head over to my Etsy shop. There's one with witches hats, and then there's also another one that is more of a traditional Halloween as well. The next one for November will be the Thanksgiving Savings board game. And so as you can see, it's very traditional with the turkey and the pilgrims. So that will be November. And then for Christmas, I have the traditional Christmas themed. I also have a nativity scene as well. If you're wanting more of that side of Christmas, then that definitely is available. But for me, I wanted to go more with the traditional Christmas, with the Santa, reindeer, snowman, Christmas tree, presents, and the elf and so forth. So for December, this is the one that I'll be participating in. Now, with all of the savings challenge board games that you do get, I also wanted to let you know that on the back here, it has the instructions. If you get it printed double-sided, the file that you get has 2 pages, and so you can definitely get them printed to where they're double-sided, like I said. And so it has the rules of the game, which you won't need to do. You need to read that because you're watching this video and you kind of know the gists of how this will work based off of how I'm playing it. And then just, my information and the thanks for purchasing. And then right down here is where I have your trackers, so then you can keep track of your savings while you are playing the board game. Now, with the first savings challenge here, I did want to note that on this one here, for the summer savings, there are images that are larger that are not inside of the small boxes. Those ones you can place a value of any amount that you want. Also, inside of the squares, you will notice there are dollar amounts inside of each one of those squares. As I land on those squares, that's how much I will need to save. If I land on a small image that is inside of the box, then again, I get to notate right down here how much I want to save for each one of those smaller images. So I am going to keep with the theme as how I did last month. And for the smaller images, if I land on those, I am going to make those ones $15 that I would need to save per small image that I land on. For the larger images, what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to keep how I did for last month, and I am going to make those $20 that I would need to save for every large image that I land on, okay? So with that being said, let me go ahead and get my die. Now, last month, I rolled one die. However, there are a couple of changes that I'm going to be making. First off, in the month of August, we have 5 weeks. So I'm going to have more opportunity to be able to share with you guys how much I'll be saving using this challenge. But also, if you remember, I used one die and I only rolled, I think, like 2 times each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one die, and in order to get through the board game a little faster, so I'm not doing it all at the very end of the month, I am going to up the ante on this one, and I'm going to roll 3 times now with this savings challenge per week. So that'll give me it'll give me 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll give me 7 more tries to get to the top. And that sounds about right how many times I had to roll last time. So let's see how this works, doing 3 rolls and having 5 weeks in order to roll the die. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, so for the first roll here, we have, let me remove the paper, we have a 4. So let's go ahead and count our squares here. So we have, you know what, let me use a pen. There's going to be 1 for the large image, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I need to save $1 there. So let me go ahead and write that down on my tracker. So today, oh gosh, that pen kind of really went through on this paper. All right, so you know what, maybe it didn't go too, it did. Okay, so let's do, today is August 1st, so there's August 1st, and then we are on week number 1, and then we needed to save $1 for that roll. So let me go ahead and put $1 there. All right, let's go ahead and do another roll. And I rolled a 5. So I have, this is where I'm at right now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is $10 there for that space. So let's go ahead and write that down, $10. And this is for week number 1 again. So the first roll, I landed on $1, and then we just landed on 10. So that tells me that I need to save $11 so far for this challenge. All right, so now that we're right here, let's go ahead and roll one more time and see what we have. And we have a 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this one here, I landed on a small image with the little starfish. And so since I landed on a small image, that tells me that I need to save $15 for that roll. So week number 1 plus $15. So I am going to get my $11, and then I'm going to add $15. I need to now save $26 for this challenge for this week, and that is using the Summer Savings board game. Okay, moving on to the next challenge here is I have the 52-week savings challenge, where I'm trying to save $1,378 for the year. And so since we are on week 31 for the year, this challenge tells me that I need to save $31 because we are in the 31st week for the year. So $31 using the 52-week savings challenge. The next savings challenge that I have here is roll the dice. And for roll the dice, I have committed to rolling 2 dice each week for the entire year. So let's go ahead and roll the dice and see how much we need to save. So double 2s. So since I rolled double 2s, I am just going to highlight the number 2 dice, or the number 2 die once, and that tells me that I rolled doubles. Now, the great thing about this challenge is that you can roll 1 die or you can roll up to 6 dice. It's really up to you how many dice you want to roll. If you have 8 dice, then you can roll 8 dice. But for me in my household, I only have committed to 2 dice. And so this time I rolled double 2s. So that tells me that I need to save $4 for this week. Okay. All right. So that is roll the dice. The next savings challenge that I have here is Bunco against time. And so with Bunco against time, we are on round 3 and game 2. So I am going to circle the number 2 because this is the round right here. So we've done 1, 2, and round 3 is what we're on. And now we are working on game 2. So because this is not the traditional Bunco, this is Bunco against time. We play alone with a 2-minute timer. So let's go ahead and tell SIRI to turn on the 2-minute timer. Hey Siri, turn on 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, counting down.
Okay, so I have my 3 dice here, and our object for today is to roll 2. So I do not have a single 2, so no points. We have 1 2 there, so that is 1 point. We have a 6 and 2 4s, 0 points. We have a 6 5 and 1 2, so that is 1 point. The object of this game is to try to get 3 2s while rolling, so that is 0 points. If I do, then that is considered a Bunco and worth 21 points. If I get 3 of a kind, but they're not 2s, then those are worth 5 points. So if it's 3 1s, 3 3s, 3 4s, 3 5s, 3 6s, then that would be 5 points. So I just got a 2, so that's 1 point. I have no points in that roll. A 6, 3, and a 1. 6, 5, and 3. Okay, so far we're not okay. We have 1 number 2. And the sad thing is about this Bunco that I have been playing, and I've been trying so hard to get Buncos, a 3 of a kind, of whatever game I'm on. I have not had a single Bunco the entire time I have been playing this game. So that is really bizarre with the amount of times I've played this game and how many rolls I've actually gone through to try to get the Bunco. All right, so we got 2 2s. That's pretty exciting. That's the most I've had so far that I've been able to write down in a single roll. Okay, that was a 5. All right, we have 1 2 there. All right, another 1. All right. All right, we got another 1. Another 2, I should say. All right, come on, Bunco. Oh, gosh, oh, so close. 1 2. Ah, okay. Make sure I got that down right. I actually, 1 2 3 4. This was actually supposed to be over here. There's actually 6 here. Hey, Siri, turn off timer. There's actually 6 here. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So just letting you know that I accidentally marked that down because I was talking while rolling. So with that being said, I have 5, 10, and then with that extra 1, 11, and then 12. So that was the worst. That was the worst. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, so game 5, round 2 was actually the worst that I've ever done. That was only $10. So $12 for this week. You know what? I'll take it. That makes me happy. It's still $12. All right, so $12 this week using Bunco against time. The next savings challenge that I have here is the Dominos challenge, and I have my little container here with Dominos. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close my eyes, and as my eyes are closed, I'm going to kind of shuffle the Dominos around just a bit. So then they'll get mixed up since I saw the top of them as I was bringing the little basket over. So give me just a moment. Okay, that feels kind of shuffled pretty good. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 Dominoes from this basket, and the face value, my eyes are still closed, the face value that reads on each one of the dominoes is how much I need to save. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick out 2 dominoes. So I'm going to pick from the bottom, and I am going to pick from the top. All right, my eyes are now open, and let's figure this out. Okay, so the first domino that we have here is 6 and 6. So far we need to save $12 on that one. And then we have 9 and 1. Okay, so that is fantastic. So we have 12 plus 10, that is $22 that we need to save this week using the Dominoes challenge. All right, so the next challenge that we have here is the 52 card pickup challenge. And on this one, I need to pick a card from the deck. And so there are 52 cards in this deck, and there are also 52 weeks in a year. And so the cards that I have picked so far are sandwiched between 2 jokers. So here's the first joker. These are all of the cards that I have picked so far this year, and then the second joker. So I'm going to set these ones aside so then I don't pick those ones again. So let's go ahead and put that there. All right, and then I get group participation for those of you who watch that watch my videos on this channel. These little papers indicate from past people that have watched, or previous people that have watched my videos. They have commented on my videos letting me know where I should pick from this deck that I have not picked from so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these a quick little shuffle. They're getting harder to shuffle since the deck is getting a little thinner here, but I'm going to do my best to get them shuffled the best I can. Let me do one more, and then we'll cut the deck in half, and then we'll pick. All right, so let's go ahead and cut the deck there. All right, so anyways, on each one of these papers is a name of the person that has left a comment on one of my previous videos, and also indicating where I should pick from the deck. So let's go ahead and pick this one here on the top. And this one is from Amy Lane. So Amy Lane says, and Amy has commented a lot. I think she comments on almost every video letting me know where I should pick from the deck, which I absolutely love. So she helps me keep going over here. So Amy Lane said to pick the card in the middle. If the card in the middle is an even number, pull the one on the bottom side. Okay, so the middle card, so we'll pick, I'm going to see from the deck, if I split the deck in half, that's about half. Okay, so there's the half, and then we'll just do this one right here. So right there, okay? So, and if the card is an even number, which it is, pull the one on the bottom side. So this card right here is the one that's on the bottom side. So that tells me right there that I need to save $4 this week. That was actually pretty cool, Amy. I loved doing it that way. That was you kept me on my toes on that one. I love it. All right, so today is August 1st, and we are on week 31. You have to leave a comment and do that one, do something similar like that, because that was actually fun. And then we have $4, how much we need to save. And we currently have $258 in the cash envelope, and then we're going to be adding 4 at the end of the week. So we'll have a total of $262 at the end of this week. So let me go ahead and put this one in this deck since we've already picked that one, and let's turn that one around because we picked it, but it's not one that we actually used to save with. So that was a 4 of clubs. So let me go ahead and write down here on the envelope that I picked the 4 of clubs, just in case something goes wonky and I need to verify which cards I've already picked. All right, so these are all the cards that I've picked. These are the ones that I have not picked so far. Let's go ahead and put those ones away. so then we don't lose them or misplace them. And so, all right, so Amy Lane, thank you so much. I loved it. All right, so 52 card pickup challenge, $4 is how much I'm going to be saving this week. All right, the next savings challenge that I have here is Save-opoly, and I landed right here on save $12 last week. So let's go ahead and see how much we need to save this week. Let's take the tracker out. This is the game board that we are using, and we only use one dice or one die to roll with on this challenge. So let's go ahead and see where we need to move, and we have 3. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Free parking, spend $5 on you. Okay, well, you know what? I am going to actually, instead of spending the $5 on me, essentially the $5 will be going somehow towards me by saving it and putting it into wherever I designate this money for at the end of the year. So let's go ahead and put that $5 right here. How much we need to save for this week. Today's August 1st, and we are on week 31. And let's see, we currently have $683 in the cash envelope right now, plus 5. We will have a total of $688 at the end of this week using this savings challenge. That is pretty exciting. I mean, I say that every week, but honestly, for a one single savings challenge, saving a little bit here and a little bit there every week, it has definitely added up. And this has been a really, if you guys are looking for this challenge, where I got this one is from Etsy. And it's from a shop owner called, her name is Winter, but you can look up her Etsy shop. It's called Snow Stamper Budgeting. So check her shop out. If you're looking for a Save-opoly that has this and then also has the tracker on the back and then also comes with the extra tracker, then definitely check her Etsy shop out, because this one has really, honestly, out of these two games, although they have both been fun, these are from the same shop in case you didn't know, but out of these two games right here, this one by far has been the most that I have saved. But the 52 card pickup challenge has been funner than the Save-opoly. So one is saving more, the other one is a little more fun. Not to say that Save-opoly isn't fun, it's just out of the two choices, I like this one as far as fun goes and this one as far as savings go. So anyways, just my little 2 bits on that one. All right, the next savings challenge that I have here is the Save the Change challenge, and we are on week 31, so let's count and see how much we have saved this week. Guys, I really don't ever have a whole lot of change. Like, honestly, I do not have a lot of change saved, like hardly ever. All right, so we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and $1 solid dollar. What? $1 solid dollar, I'll take it. I think I need to clean out the coins from my vehicles probably this week, so then I'll have them for next week. Maybe that might help a lot with the saving change ordeal that I have over here. I see a lot of you guys like saving just like lots of money in coins. I don't know how y'all do it, because I have a struggle bus with my saving the change. And it's not that I spend my change, because trust me, I save every penny whenever like I go somewhere and I use cash. For the most part, I don't use cash. I will use things on my debit card, and then at the very end of the month, or not, put it on my credit card, not my debit. Well, yeah, no, not my debit card, my credit card. I'll put it on my credit card, and then at the end of the month, then I pay it off fully. And so there is really not a whole lot of cash transactions, because a lot of my the cash budgeting that I do, not with my savings challenges, but that I do with my family budgeting, I pay that all in cash. So my bills and stuff, like I'll go and just, pay it in cash. So I don't have change. So that's why I don't have a whole lot of it, because I don't do a whole lot of cash transactions. But when I do, I do not, and I get change back, I do not spend it. I just kind of keep it to the side and I put it here, and then when the week comes, then I'll count it. But I don't know. It's not much. So I guess it's a good thing that I don't spend a whole lot of money. I think maybe it's just my age and I hate shopping anyways. So that's probably why I don't have a whole lot of change. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling on. So let me go ahead and go to the next challenge. The next challenge that I have here is the 0 out challenge. And for week 31, I have a whopping $2 scheduled from my checking account, and it's scheduled for Friday for the $2 to go into my savings account. So for 0 out challenge, $2 this week. All right, so now that we have all of our savings challenges all figured out, now let's go ahead and look at our weekly breakdown totals here. And let me get these challenges all in order once again, so then we can get these all figured out with the totals. All right, so with the summer savings on the back here, we needed to budget and save $26 for this week with this savings challenge. And then for the 52-week savings challenge, it was $31 because we are on week 31. Roll the dice, we rolled two double twos, so that is $4 this week. Bunco against time, we got $12 on that one. And then we have Dominos, and on Dominos, we got double sixes and then a 9 and a 1. So we need to save $22 for this challenge. And then we have the 52 card pickup. We got the 4 of clubs, so that's $4 there. And then we have Save-opoly, and that was $5 to spend on myself, but I'm putting it back into my envelope here because I landed on free parking. And then we have Save the Change, that was $1 even there. And then for the 0 out challenge, it was $2 even there. All right, so now that we have all of our totals, let's see how much we need to budget for from this week. From this week's paychecks, we have $26, $31, $4, $12, $22, $4, $5, $1, and then $2. Ouch. It's very low in considering how much I have been saving in previous challenges recently. So this week it is going to be $107. So that is okay. That is all right. I wish it was a little bit more, but unfortunately the savings challenge gods have had mercy on me this week, and I'm only saving $107. So I am happy with my $107. So all right, so now that we have our total down here of how much we need to budget for from week 1 for the month of August, now we get that total of $107, and we carry that over to the savings challenge, and we will write that total of $107 right here for week 1. Once we go through each week all the way to week 5, then what we will do is we will add all of those weeks up together, which will give me my grand total right down here below of how much I saved for the entire month of August. Once I have that total of how much I saved for the entire month of August, then that will bring me to this savings tracker, and I will carry that total and write it in here. Once I have this entire tracker completely finished and filled in, I will add all of those totals up from the entire year, and that will give me my grand total of how much I completely saved for the entire year of 2022. So if you guys have any questions on any of these challenges, then please let me know. But that does it for my week and how much I need to save for. I hope that you guys enjoyed these savings challenges. If you did, then head on over to my Etsy shop and take a look. I have a whole bunch more to choose from. I think I have like close to 200 savings challenges now at this point. So head on over, give it a follow. That way, whenever I do upload more savings challenges over there, then you'll be given a notification. Also, if you've purchased anything from the past from me, then I'd absolutely love it and appreciate it if you could do me a favor and go over and leave a review. That ways it will help somebody that's on the fence from either ordering that specific challenge that they're looking at or for purchasing from my Etsy shop in general, because there are so many challenges out there and so many shops. And I would be so thankful if you helped me with just giving that review. And yeah, so that would be fantastic. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. That way you'll be given a notification of whenever a new video goes up on this channel as well. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Thank you so much, Amy Lane, for helping me with my savings challenge this week. I appreciate you, and I appreciate each one of you for being here all the way to the end of this video. Have a great week, and I will see you guys on Friday when I come back with cash in hand and ready to stuff my cash envelopes and my cash envelope binder. So you guys have a great week, and I'll be seeing you soon. Hope to see you guys in the comments or in the DMs, or if you have any special requests or any questions again, then hit me up over on Etsy, and I will be more than happy to help you out with anything that you may have. So have a great day, have a great week, and until Friday, have a good one, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.